Every Sawgrass printer comes with free printing software. In this video, we're going to show you how to download, install, and use Sawgrass Print Utility, which is a powerful and easy to use RIP program. You'll use Sawgrass Print Utility to process all your images and send them to your printer. Before we proceed, your printer should be unboxed with the inks loaded at this point. You could refer to our unboxing guide link below if necessary. However, if you're ready, let's proceed. All right, to get started with our installation, we're going to go to www.sawgrassink.com/install. And this is going to forward us to a page where we can download Print Utility. Now, Print Utility is going to be the RIP program, raster image processing program that comes with your Sawgrass printer. Now, because I'm using Windows, it's going to default to my operating system. Of course, if you have a Mac, you can select the download for Mac. I'm using Windows, and then I'm going to click Download Print Utility. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save that. Okay, now once your file has downloaded, you can go ahead and click it to run. And we're going to go ahead and let it do its thing. Now that it's complete, we're going to go ahead and click Finish. And I like to leave this box checked. That way it'll open up the program as soon as it's ready. Okay, so we are here in Sawgrass Print Utility. We're going to go ahead and add our device. And we're going to be installing the SG-1000. And I'll be plugging it in directly via USB. We do have another video that shows you how to connect via network. If you like, be sure to check that out. We're going to go ahead and accept the agreement and proceed. Click Next. And we're going to add a new printer. Click Next. Connect via USB. Okay, follow the instructions on screen. You're going to disconnect your cable from the printer and turn the power switch off. And once you've done that, go ahead and click Next. There we go. So we see that it's starting to download the files. We're just going to hang out while it gets that done. Okay, so at this point, we're going to go ahead and follow the instructions on screen, connect the cable back in, turn the power switch on, and it should auto detect. There we go. Looks like it got it. We probably don't want to set this as our default printer. And you'll see it right here. We don't really need to change any settings right now. And we're going to go ahead and click Finish. And now once you've clicked Finish, we're going to click here that we've completed installing the driver. Now, if you do have additional printers to connect, go ahead and do that now. But if not, we're going to click that we've connected all printers and click Done. Now, this is very important. You see right here, you will not be able to change this selection later when you select the ink type for this printer. So today I'm going to be installing my printer with the VersaFlex ink, so I'm going to select VersaFlex. However, if you're using any of the other Sawgrass ink systems, you'll want to choose that. So if you purchased your printer with the SubliJet ink, you're going to select SubliJet. If you purchased EasySubli, choose EasySubli, and so on. Again, I have VersaFlex in this printer, so that's what I'm going to choose. And for purchase location, we purchased this from an authorized reseller, Heat Press Nation, of course. Once that's all been done, we're going to click Done. If you want to verify that your printer has been connected properly, you're going to go to Settings, Devices, and when you first install the printer, it may not show the ink levels. So what you could do here is click Refresh Ink Levels. And if you see it populate with updated ink levels, that's how you know for sure that your printer has been connected and is communicating properly with Sawgrass Print Utility. Another good indicator is right here under the printer where it says Online. That's, of course, a very quick reference to let you know that your printer is connected and ready to go. With Sawgrass Print Utility, you're able to produce high-resolution transfers with rich color on a huge variety of substrates. The quality and consistency are second to none. We have lots of other Sawgrass tutorials right here on our YouTube channel, including tutorials on how to heat press a ton of different sublimation blanks. So be sure to check those out. And remember, HeatPress Nation offers free lifetime technical support on all of our products. So if you have any questions or you need help setting up your Sawgrass printer, please feel free to contact our My Expert support team at support.heatpressnation.com.